welcome back to another episode of Not Too Complicated 2 with Sugar Ray. I did a little bit of work between episodes just to finish what we started yesterday. I say a little bit of work, it was a lot of work, but I figured out that it was just I didn't have pipes connected to transfer the oil here to my distillation tower for this to work. Got a chest here to pick up this bitumen, I think. I did some testing, and what I was really struggling with was a way to get to separate all those different fluids in there. So what I did, I have one outlet coming into here, into this first thing, which I labeled ethane, and from this, which is, I'll explain why in a second. And I put a filter on the top to only bring liquid ethane into my tank null, which is here, and then from the tank null I extract into my ender tank. So now I have access to, you know, anywhere I want on the base with another. Just got to set the color to brown on that one. And at the back of this one, maybe I'll just go out there to show the piping a bit. At the back of this particular one, I set a blacklist filter for liquid ethane, so it can't leave that tank, but every other fluid can. And just follow down the line, just the same thing until we get to the last one. So only the fluid that, can go up to the tank null will. The rest will just flow down the line until we have just lubricant at the end, and we're good to go. So I'm going to turn it on to show you what it looks like when it works. I just couldn't find any other way. There's no filtering on outputs, and if I literally could just, or filter an input, if I literally could put a filter on there, like this would be all be over, but, I have to loop it from this tank to this tank, and then out the back to this tank, out the front and bottom to this tank, and just so that I can get the fluids all the way to the end. But let's fire it up, and it's going to stay on until at least I run out of oil in this chunk, and this is what it looks like. It's actually pretty cool. So you can see the fluids coming in, like very quickly, obviously, and they're getting to everywhere they go. I know I got crude oil in here, and I'm not really producing it, so this isn't going to go anywhere, but if you watch, you're going to slowly see this rising. Once these are full, let's just say, what's a big one? What is that? Propylene. So it's already filling up the tank null with only propylene. So, and if I pull from this, it'll never clog up. This tank will only accept ever propylene. So it won't. One of the problems I had with these is that as soon as you're out of fluid and it touching another surface, like even tanks beside each other, it'll push fluid to that, and I really dislike that about these. But same with this one, which is oh, that's why I labeled it gasoline. This is full. Gonna back stuff into here. And I'm just gonna let this run for a while, and even because I don't know which materials I need. I know my ultimate goal is to make plastic, so I can get into mechanism, and one or some of these fluids are gonna do it. But this is what I have set up, and seems to be working just great. This is void upgraded, so it's never gonna stuff here. I've got an iron upgrade and a void upgrade, so whatever this stuff is used, I know I can make coal coke dust with it, or coal coke. I looked that up. But yeah, this took me a good couple hours to do. It's not, wasn't the easiest system to set up. I thought I had it figured out with this, and then, then crude oil would start going into one of these other tanks, and it was just, yeah, this works pretty good. I hope it's I hope it's lag friendly. It looks like it's a lot of operations, but, this thing isn't gonna, well, I don't know how much oil and fluids I'm gonna get out of one chunk, but, ultimately with this, let's look at this tank null. This one here, the capacity it's like 2 million buckets. So that particular one's made with nether stars surrounding. So, it took me almost a stack of nether stars to do it, but I had them available, so might as well get it done. And now I got automated. Again, most of what I try to do, no maintenance here. I don't want to have to maintain any of this. It's automatic. Let's give you an idea how long I've been running this. This is my ender chest where I collect emeralds from whatever these things are called. I don't remember the name of them, but that's my EMC farm. And this is, well, it's half full. So let's put that in an EMC table. I should put an EMC table over there. I probably have one in my inventory, but this is just as easy. So I have 130 EMC, 30 million, now I have 150 million. I was at 170, but I pulled a bunch of diamonds and emeralds out to make, to do the autocrafts for all these items. Like if you look at my, the tank nulls, like they take 8 blocks of diamonds, 8 blocks of emeralds, 8 blocks of gold each. So 64 blocks of diamond, 64 blocks. That's like 20 million EMC right there. All right, I'm going to pause the video here for a bit, get set up. Actually, let's go through Crest Rewards first. See what I finished. Pretty much got Ticker's construct all the way done. I had to make a copper can. Probably could have done that a lot easier. Did some EFLN explosive. Not because I needed it, just because I want this complete. I finished the slimy grass seed quest. It gives me all of that. These are optional. Part chestnut, I don't need them in this pack, so I made a smeltery chute and a duck. Give me some fair lanterns or scorch lanterns. Liquid. Not really sure what that is. I'm gonna have to look up the really strange. Don't know what that is, but anyway. Made everything I needed for a foundry. Not that I'm gonna build a foundry. There's no need for it. The way I have everything set up. And then a scorched alloyer. Give me a tank. And then into immersive, which really the only thing that I didn't collect yet is some more fluid pipes. I could have used those actually. I made more, but I'm sure I'll need them in the future because as I run out of oil in the chunk that I'm currently in, I'm going to have to find a new chunk and just run pipes to my distillation tower. I'm not going to move that distillation tower. And it doesn't look like I'm getting pollution out of here. I think it'd be cool if this was, I might put a campfire up here just to give you, give you the look that I've got some smoke coming out of there. It'd be more like a factory, but I don't think a campfire might put out actual pollution, so I don't need it. And I've still just got that one lonely block up there that I will deal with. And let me check my dust pollution. I don't think I'm creating too much down there. Yeah, no, I'm good. So plans for the next stage, actually we'll go through it. I think I need a metallurgic infuser. And in order to do that, I need black plastic. In order to get black plastic, I need HDPE sheets. In order to get HDPE sheets, I need HDPE pellets. In order to get the pellets, I need a PRC with oxygen and liquid ethylene. Did I write ethene on that? Did I get that wrong? It's going to bother me now if I put my sign ethene and it's ethylene. This is ethane, propylene. Well, let me just actually check a bucket of this. Liquid ethane. Okay, so I'm not wrong. So I can just put it back in there. And actually, I can show you even if I put. Well, let me grab the one at the end. I can grab a. Oh, don't do that. Grab a bucket of lubricant, drop it down in here, and it's just going to travel down the line, go right back up into here. So, pretty good system. You just don't want to put, connect the wrong pipe and have ethane go in here because then it would likely just get stuck here, which you can easily pull it out. But this system's self-sufficient, self-maintaining right now, so I'm just going to leave it at that. So I think to start this is enrichment chamber, which I need the plastic block for, which I need the HDPE sheets, HDPE pellets. Let me go enrichment. No, multi-servo. Yeah, I can do multi-servo, but to get the pellets, I need ethylene, which comes from ethylene in a rotary condensator. Where do I get ethylene? That is polluted water, or I guess it's just any water. Hydrogen. Hydrogen comes from water. An electrolytic separator. Water I know where to get. Our PRC uses oxygen and water. Just trying to find out why I needed to go down the road. There's something I needed from this oil factory. But I think I can make an enrichment chamber just by I need to get this production done next. So this is what I'm going to focus on. So I'm going to use a PRC with oxygen, no problem. I know where to get that. That's electrolytic separator with water, no problem. Ethylene comes from ethylene into liquid ethylene. And what was that last one? Just so I can get this straight in my head. I'll never get it straight in my head. There's too many steps. But so I need liquid ethylene. That comes from oxygen. Oh, sorry. HDPE sheets come from substrate. Which comes from a PRC with hydrogen, water, and biofuel. Biofuel should be just, I can use tall grass as EMC, that's not a big deal. It's hydrogen and water. Hydrogen comes from water, so those are electrolytic separators or PRCs. Looks like they both do similar to get my substrate. And then going back up the line, Ethylene. Oh, that's for. Oh, it's a byproduct of making substrate. Gotcha. Okay. And I have electrolytic separator, which I need. Infused alloys, which I need a metallurgic infuser, which I need my plastic. So, um, still didn't get to the point where I know why I needed this guy. I don't. I mean, other than being part of my quest, you know, it's in here. I'm gonna make all these machines. I had to do it. I'll figure out what I can or cannot use. I literally thought that I was gonna use in other mod packs. I used oil production to make plastic, and I don't know which component of it was. Was it the lubricant, or maybe I just check that. Grab a bucket and check the uses on bucket. Just can't do that. I'm gonna just check it right now to see what lubricant. What are you used for? Oh, I know where you get it. What are you used for? Fluid encapsulator. Nothing. Next one is crude oil, which I don't really care about. Propylene. Propylene. I got two of them. Our uses on this guy. Cast it into liquid propylene. Charcoal dust gives you rubber. That's something I can use propylene for, no problem. Propane. What are the uses on you? Cast it. I can get liquid propylene in a fractioning still. Okay, I already got liquid propylene. Next one down the list, diesel. I'm assuming this is just used as a fuel. This is the one. Did I just say Jabata juice? What is that? And then water, pet coke. That's here uses. Okay, so it can be used in a compression dynamo for fuel. 10 million RF per bucket. It's pretty good. It's pretty high production. If I need more power than I already have, which I don't think I will, I'll look at that. This might just sit here and I might not do anything with it. And gasoline, unless someone can tell me a use that I'm not thinking of here. Gasoline in a mixer can make napalm. Napalm is used to probably burn things, I imagine. Cast it, fluid encapsulator, compression dynamo, 15 million RF per bucket. So in what kind of in a compression dynamo? Another source of power sitting right there, and whoops, I don't know if it's building, but 59,000. That's 59 buckets. So yeah, it's getting there. Propane. What is this? Propane. Uses on this. Propane bucket, propane fractioning still again to get propylene, and then ethane. Well, I'm on the last one and I have no use for it, so part of the quest book, which is fine. Uses on this, fractioning still, everything's the same. I can get liquid ethylene. Okay, uses on liquid ethylene. Okay, so it's this guy I need right here. You better be collecting lots. 35 buckets, perfect. So all of this, all this machine, this whole pump jack, everything in this whole entire building. I knew I had to build this distillation tower, and I underestimated the actual size of this monstrosity was to get liquid ethane to turn into. So I'm going to put that in there and go to the uses and fractioning still into liquid ethylene. So I'm going to add liquid ethylene. I'm going to go to uses on that, and that's going to make me a PRC chamber, which I just removed. That's okay. I'm going to pull all this off because I'm going to do it in order. That's going to get me substrate. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to get substrate. In order to get substrate, I'm going to use ethylene. So this is liquid ethylene and oxygen to make substrate. I'm also going to need ethylene to make substrate from an pressurized reaction chamber. They're both the same machines, okay? I wonder if it has a secondary output. And this gives me ethylene. Well, I guess I can do this way too, hydrogen. Anyway, at least I have a little bit better idea where I'm going. And I understand why I needed this whole system. It's just for that guy right there. Ironically, he's the first one. And Seems to be reducing fairly well. Might find uses for these other things down in the future, but let me get set up. Yes, this one needs plastic. So now I'm in a vicious loop. Let me figure out the vicious loop and I'll bring you guys back. Hey guys, welcome back. I figured out the path I need to take. It took me a little while to figure it out, but I'm going to need to make a fractioning still. And if I go to the uses on the fractioning still, that's going to take my ethane and turn it to ethylene, which I need. That's one component I need. And I also need to make a pyrolyzer. If I go to the uses on the pyrolyzer, I'm going to take flint and turn it into liquid oxygen. I'm going to take liquid oxygen, put it into, and liquid ethylene into a fluid encapsulator. Sorry, the liquid O2 in a fractioning still first. I go to uses on this. If I put the liquid oxygen in here, oh no, sorry, liquid O2 into a fractioning still, which is this guy. Yeah, liquid O2 into a fractioning still makes me oxygen. Then oxygen and liquid ethane go into the fluid encapsulator. So the uses on here. Oh, I think I just passed it. Yeah, so if I take my liquid ethylene, which I now made, and my oxygen, which I made, it gives me HDPE pellets. So that's the method. So what I'm going to need is, to set this up in one, assembly line, I'm going to need 2 fractioning stills, 2 pyrolyzers, and 1 fluid encapsulator. So I've got, I already had a fluid encapsulator. I don't know if it was a Crest Reward, but I don't have to make it. I can take that one off the list. But I need 2 pyrolyzers, and each of these take 2 machine frames. So we've all seen that done. I'm going to do that. I'm actually going to use my handy dandy copy paste gadget if I can to make the rest of them, but let me get that done and I'll bring you back for setup. You guys, bring you back really quickly just to show you that I've got this thing working. So that's my structure. I just drop it in the area I want it. I click. Oh, okay, that worked. Drop my. This has to get into the field generator. Oh, you know what I did when I did this last time? So I'm gonna copy again. Let's go into copy mode. Click the one corner, shift click the second corner, and then now click this in. We'll set this thing on the gadget. We'll go to paste mode once that finishes. Just drop it where I want, click on it, take my piece of glass, drop it in. Bob's your uncle. Bring you back when I'm ready to set this up. Actually, I can leave you here. I just need this, and I'm going to go make the machines. I already verified that I have everything else to make them, so this is all I needed. I set up all the auto crafting for these machines to save some time. So I want a pyrolyzer, or I guess fractioning still, sorry. I need 2 of these. Missing Invar gear. I wasn't missing an Invar gear a minute ago. You know how to make Invar gears? You do not. That would be a problem. Just throw you in there. Let me throw my machine frames in there. And we'll go pyro. 2 of those should be good. Start. And I also need 2 fractioning stills. 2 of those. Good to go. There's 1. There's 2. Grab out my pyrolyzers. I'm gonna grab point. Oops, pint. I'm almost ready for a pint today. Cable. I'm going to use it basic universal. They're nice and easy. I'll put the copy paste gadget away. Keep that. I need my. Do I have the? I think I built the other wrench, eh? One for mechanism. Maybe I didn't build that yet. Don't think I need it though. Alright, we're going to set this stuff up. Originally I thought it was going to be in this corner, or maybe on this wall right here. Looks okay. I've got power right there I can use. These are kind of all thermal machines anyway. I'm not going to use applied energistics for this. Actually, I will. So the first thing I'm going to need to make O2 in a pyrolyzer, flint. So let's have that guy right there. And your output is liquid O2, and that's going to go into a fractioning still. So let's just make that auto. And then oxygen and liquid ethylene, but I haven't made the liquid ethylene, so I'll make it on this side. And I need that another fractioning still, let's say here. And that makes, so my ethane from here, which I'm just going to use that, goes in here, and out comes O2. So then I'm going to need my fluid encapsulator, should be the last one, which is going to combine the two. So my second fractioning still is going to make oxygen, and it needs to go into the fluid encapsulators. So maybe I got this set up one too many. Yeah, let's just start making the gases in these ones. And so this guy's going to need power, which do right here. I did both of those actually. Just go here, here, not there. You set power. I'm going to grab, I wonder if I have any export buses. I have one. Put you right. Nothing else is coming into this pyrolyzer but flint. So I'll just throw you up there. Actually, I can do it from behind. It might look cleaner. Put you there. Grab me out some cable. Yeah, this one. More cable here. I'll just go this way. Should be good. Oh, need an export bus on there. Or yeah, export. And I also want a crafting card. Not sure I know how to make one or have one. I do have one, and I need a piece of flint. This flint is craftable just with essence or gravel. Oops. I can't. I could have made 1,000, but minus 1,000. I just need one. Just a semi-filter there. And a crafting card, so that should be filling up once I set configuration. So auto input enabled from the back. The flint's going, and I should get simply just an output of oxygen, which I'm getting. Perfect. So far, so good. Let's tidy up this hole. I don't need this no more. Cover that up too. And I want you to output the oxygen. Liquid O2 has to go into a fractioning still to make oxygen. So I'm going to go auto input enabled. Input from the left. You're going to go auto output to the right. You're getting oxygen. Probably need a little more. Let's steal a couple augments here just to make things. I'll make more. Just so we can, speed up this process here. Just for you guys. So, liquid O2 and a fractioning still. Don't know how much it's going to need. Liquid oxygen. That's you. Go to uses on you. And don't use this, not recipes. And fractioning still. You need 500 millibuckets. Oh, so we're not quite there yet. So I have some other thermal upgrades that's going to make this a little faster. Increases full fuel efficiency, increases generation, reduces that guy right there. And let me craft that many more. I'll throw you 3 of you in there for now. Do you not go in there? Okay. What about you? Nope. I got my first one anyway. I made those for nothing. Okay. So now that oxygen So now let's go to the other side and make my liquid ethane. So to make liquid ethane, I need a fractioning still to make it. And that's going to go into... Do I have one too many machines? I thought I needed a second pyrolyzer. Went to the pyrolyzer, did that. Oh, maybe I have an extra pyrolyzer. Fluid encapsulator is going to go here. And you output to the right. Auto output enable to the right. You molten starter quartz, control, alt, shift to clear. Yeah. Okay, now, so fluid encapsulator with ethylene, which I have to make in fractioning still. Put you here. Well, let's get some power to these guys first. Is it connected? It looks like it is. Put one more there. Fractioning still. I'm going to go grab ethane, so I got to go get brown. That's ethane, right? Yep. I need another ender tank with brown. I have ender tanks, just different colored ones, but... And there. This one will do. And brown. Perfect. I have 3 right there. Weird, I get prosperity shards for doing the weirdest things, like picking up the weirdest items. Like sometimes that'll give it to me, or breaking these blocks will give me prosperity shards. Alright, so if I just simply put you on top and go auto input enabled from the top, you're making liquid ethylene, you're going to output to the left, you're getting liquid, you don't want to, no, let's clear that. We're going to go input. Perfect. So as soon as you're done operation, you should, oh, this is blue, input. Perfect. Now we're running. Fully automated. I can use some more augments in these 2 machines. Oh no, just this one. I'll steal one more and I'll do that off camera to make a new one. Process speed reduces. Maybe it's these ones. You try them. Those are the ones, I'll just make them for all of them, and we'll put you and you. Oh geez, look at that go. Are you going to empty my... Ooh, this is a test. So once this empties, if it empties, that thing's still flowing. I won't have a backlog in here, but in here I should have... Oh, I got 160. Looks like 160 buckets, so no issue there. HDPE pellets are coming in strong. Now my... What are those things called? Those are the FlexLink amplifier. I should have it on AutoCraft. Amplifier. Yeah, let's go with 12 of those. It's going to take a while. It's got to do the whole gold rod and all that kind of stuff, I think. Doing plates? Where's it doing plates? It's not doing plates here. These are some gold plate. No, that's iron and steel. Doesn't even know how to make gold plates. I made one somehow. Oh, it's electrum. Where is it crafting those? I won't worry about it too much right now. Next thing I want to do is get an import bus, which I have, and a bit more cable. And I'm going to go set your output here. Side control output to the back. Should be this one. ME interface, cable, cable, cable. They should have disappeared, and they'll be happy somewhere in my storage system. I can speed it up, but fractioning still, you need to speed up for sure. So let's go figure out this gold plate issue I'm having. Amplifier. Oh no, they're working. I don't know what's perfect. I don't even need them in here. This thing, this is the slowdown right here. Flint is going to come in as fast as I can craft it. Looks like I might be losing on that one, so maybe a speed upgrade. Acceleration card, if I have any. Acceleration. Got lots. Throw this in there. It should automatically... I'm going to take one... Well, it's kind of keeping up, but maybe a stack upgrade? Are those a thing? No, it doesn't look like they're a thing for applied energistics. Applied, what do we got? So, capacity card. I don't need a higher capacity. Fuzzy, redstone. I think that's going to do it. Yeah, it's keeping up. And you're keeping up. And you need some of these. That is amplifier. Perfect, I got all 6 now, so you get them. And you... Well, you've got lots of liquid ethylene. You're full, so that's okay. And that's full again. So I'm not outproducing this, which is perfect. I don't know how fast. I think this is a slow down liquid oxygen. So maybe we do this. I'm going to change this to input from the top and the side. I'm going to get you some cable. I'm going to get you... I don't think I have another export bus. Are they craftable? No, I didn't set that up. We'll do it real quick. ME fluid, ME export. This is how I typically do autocrafting. There's no way I remember exactly everything I'm going to need to autocraft until I go to do it, and then redstone. Not anymore. Shouldn't take too long. It's I can use the same import bus. Actually, I don't need. I only need an export to get the do it back here. Now, yeah, I'm gonna put. Is this the one? Let me just connect that. I didn't do that properly in the front. I want you to be an input on the back. Let me get item pipe. In my bag. Am I out of item pipes? Only one I didn't autocraft either. This. Oh no, they're right there. You can see them. 9's enough. I'm gonna take one of you too. Can you clear the filter this way? Not sure. This one I configured. So you're gonna export to the right, auto input. You're gonna output, and you're gonna go. How come you're not an input? Auto input enabled. Oh, that's a pyrolyzer makes oxygen. Wrong pipe. You and extract from you. Put a filter. Put that in just to speed it up. Now you just need a flint. I'll steal it from the other one in the back. Just steal one of you. Add them. I'll take a whole stack. Connect you first of all. Well, let me put the filter in. Acceleration cards and crafting card as well, which I don't have. Crafting card. Is it on autocraft? No, of course not. Just because I'm trying to get this set up for you guys. So crafting card. Does it have to be that? Because does it allow substitutions on there? Because where is that thing? Let's put that back in there and get rid of you. I want to use just a regular crafting table, oak. I wonder if that'll work. Let me just clear that and start again. So it has to be some kind of special wood. Okay. Crafting card right here. But it has substitutions on, so I should be able to make it. I know I have some of that wood. I went and collected some for acceleration. This one. Okay. Crafting card. Connect you. You should be twice as fast in the oxygen as soon as I get you some upgrades too. 3 of those, and I think I stole all the augments now. Oh no, one more in here. Throw this in there. No. Not sure. I might have just run out of channels. And that line I put down. Adding that. Oh, that's the wrong one. 2 of 8, 2 of 8, 0 of 8. Not quite sure what's happening, but let's try it this way. Okay. Oh, is it pulling them out now? Okay, perfect. And if I put acceleration in there, it's not like it makes a big difference, but okay, if we go upstairs and we look at plastic, this one, I need HDPE sheets, so I need a crafting recipe for you. Can't believe I need more interfaces soon. And if I look at HDPE, PGE, what is it? Where's that stuff going? Pellets. Oh, they're right there. What are they called? HDPE. That's where I typed that. So if I need an HDPE sheet, I must not have done it. 1, craft it. That took a really long time. Perfect. Well, guys, that's going to be it for the episode. Thankfully, you know, I finally figured out what this whole contraption was for, and you know, I honestly am I'm okay with the way it's running. I'm gonna have a lot of stuff extra. Maybe I'll figure out a way to, you know, burn some of this stuff for fuel if I need some insane energy. But I literally, if I come and check this, like I'm full on energy. Maybe these last couple are struggling a little bit. Like this is what's likely feeding all my power, but all these tanks are full. This is full. And I don't until I get into mechanism, which I'm getting there now, because one of the things I want is power storage, which is right here, energy cubes, which I need steel casings for, which I need 60 plastic sheets for. Already did this part. The rest of this I have basically unlimited. So these energy cubes are going to be what's be able to store a little more power for me, because I don't think these are. I keep saying that, you know, I got a net gain, or net I do have net gain on this, and it's not the speed of this thing. This thing can likely take more capacity. I just don't think I'm burning through the 12 times. Oh, I took all, oh, look at that. I'm generating 600 RF a tick from these two. 300, 264, because, well, that's weird. You guys see that? How am I not generating? maybe maybe you guys can explain that to me. My first one got the same outputs, same blazing blood, fraction of the output. Maybe the more empty it is, the faster it runs, or the more full it's full of blades. They're all full. They're all tanks. They're all full. Not really sure. Don't really get it, but maybe that's just the demand on that one because my network's using. You know, I don't know. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it if you can smash that like button, subscribe if you can, and we'll catch you in the next one.